Well, good day, pilots. Welcome back to Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So I've been doing a little flight just by myself for fun, but I thought I'd take you on a little tour. Ooh, there's another hurricane coming up there. Ooh. Ooh, might be something coming up. Anyway, so I started... What was it I started? No, no. Oh, I have to zoom in a bit more. I started on Vancouver Island, which should be... Where am I here? I can't see for the clouds. No, it's not that high up. There. Vancouver Island. I actually started over here in Tofino, and I flew over to Vancouver International. Then I flew down to Seattle, Washington, past the Space Needle. That's that thing with the tower thing with the spaceship on the top of it. And then I flew from there down here to Portland. So we're going to start in Portland. And we'll start on that one. Set as departure. And how far do we want to fly here tonight? That's probably San Francisco's a fairly long flight. Let's see here. Set as arrival. 478 nautical miles. That's pretty far. What I might do is a sped up thing though tonight. This is kind of cool. See all these little white dots? Like everywhere? That's not snow. Those are actually all airports. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, but then you zoom in more, and it's just like a little guy, right? Stone airstrip. Little wee tiny little guy there. Parking. So, since the update, everything is really good. Loading the game up. Really fast loading. It hasn't really made the game run any better for me. But the other plane, the other commercial jet has a problem. Big problem. Big problem. There's a glitch with it. The one engine on the left will actually fire up and run. As soon as you taxi, it shuts off. And all you guys your right engine, and it will not refire. So there's a glitch with it, that's for sure. Now, if you see all these green dots, these are actually people flying. There's a plane. That's all the players playing right now. All these green dots. A lot of them. So, all the way to San Francisco from Portland. Hour 33 minutes it's saying in this plane. I don't know if I want to take this one though. I mean, the 747's pretty good. I've sort of got a little better at it, but yeah, the airliner here. This other one, the left engine keeps cutting out. So that's not so good. Now, actually, yeah, we'll take the 747. At least I know it works. Now, we might even do, oh, well, I've already kind of selected everything. We might do even a startup, or should I just start at the end of the runway like I got it set up? Well, let's do it official maybe. We'll start over here on the ramp. Actually, I stopped at gate 32 here. Where's 32 now? There it is. Set as departure. Okay, that'll work. And yeah, that'll work. So let's see if I did this all right. We're going to fly live weather. And I don't know if it was some kind of weird something, but I started up here flying in Vancouver and stuff, and I actually had the live weather on, and it seemed to have like smoky air, like with all those forest fires now. The air was like smoky and creepy and stuff. I'm like, that's weird. So I don't know if it's true or not, if that's whatever, but yeah. So let's start this up here, I guess. We'll have to do the starting sequence. I've tried it before quite a few times too, and then sometimes something's not right. I don't get something right, but we'll try it again here now, and if it doesn't seem to work or start up, then I'll fire up the autocomplete stuff. But yes, it is loading faster. So they did tweak some things. It's not like lightning speed though, like I'm not in already obviously. But it is quicker. It's they probably shaved off about 3 minutes maybe. It's not terribly great, but it's better than waiting 3 extra minutes. So, but anyways, let's get into it here. Take the big 747. We have to load her up with a little more fuel, maybe. See if I can. Sometimes he gets a mind of his own here, and he'll all of a sudden order the pushback. I've got it on automatic radio stuff for the guy to do it for me because I can't do all that too. So if I can, I'll maybe see if I can order some extra fuel from the fuel truck, and we'll fill her up and get her good and heavy for the takeoff. I should make it awesome. Come on, baby, load her up. He'll likely beat me to the radio stuff here, though. I imagine he'll order a pushback or something. And then it'll probably just want to ask me what, you know, the taxiing permissions and stuff. So, yes, lots of fun. This is going to be a fairly long flight, so I think once we get up to altitude, flip on the autopilot, I'm just going to I'm going to put her on like a fast speed video for you guys, and we'll just zip through it a little quicker because that's a long time for you guys to really sit there and just kind of watch the scenery go by, even though it should be good scenery. We might get some mountains and stuff a little bit here and there, but got a little bit coming in from Tofino there across the island there over to Vancouver. There's actually a lot of cool mountains and stuff, kind of like what you see in the picture here, sort of like that. But now that I say it's loading faster, seems like it's taking about the same amount of time. There we go. Okay, let's fire it up here and see if I can get... No! Oh, I don't have the masters on yet. Okay, so we got to start with the checklist. Okay, so before starting engine, battery switch. So it'll show you where everything is too, right? It'll kind of light things up. So battery switch.
Battery switch on. Standby power selector.
Set to auto.
Auto.
There we go.
External power. On if available. APU selector.
Start then on, I see.
Start then on. APU gen switches.
On when available, lit. Unavailable. Turn on APU on generator. Start then on. Yeah, see, he's doing the radio. Oh, I guess I better get my joystick here too. So he's already given me a pushback. I'd like to stop that if I could. I can get that again after. Okay, I want request fuel supply. We'll put it at about 75% maybe. Okay, so he'll come and it'll ask me how much I want. Let's go back in here. Fuel pumps. Ooh, got all kinds of stuff to turn on here. Okay, that's almost too big. Beacon. Okay, let's start up the engines. That should be all good. The APU should be going. Think I can hear it running there. Start engine. Thrust levers to idle.
Thrust levers. Idle. Engine 4 start switch. Hold. Engine 4 fuel control switch. Run. ICAS.
So what the APU does is it sends power. It's a little mini jet engine. It'll divert power to these engines to start them. And once the one's going, it'll actually divert this one to help start the rest of them. Now we have external power hooked up apparently, so they can use that too. Yeah, see that one's here, just starting up now. You can see the exhaust coming out. Okay, so we got to watch the numbers come up. That's all good. Let's monitor these. Should be spinning out front here. Request. That didn't ask me how much fuel I want. Okay. Oh, he's gonna push back. Well, we'll have to. We should have enough, hopefully. So now the rest of them will fire up off the rest of them, off that engine 4. They didn't push me back anywhere. Okay, so the rest of them... I have to flip that other switch, I think. Engine start switch, where the heck was that now? I think they were way down here somewhere. Nope. Somehow I can get down there. Thought they were... Oh my goodness. Yeah, they were way down here. I gotta flip these guys on. There we go. Now they should be all firing up. Yeah, there's firing up now. Okay, so now we got a monitor. Make sure they're all coming down here, coming up, sorry. Looks like they're all good. I'm going to give myself some fuel. There we go. I should check that weight, I guess, too. Oh yeah, we still got lots, so we could probably put more in. There's 408,000 pounds of the 421,000 pounds were allowed. That should make a long takeoff. Okay, looks like they're all up to speed. Yeah, okay. So after starting engine, APU selector to off. Turns off the little jet engine and lights. Turn all the lights on, I guess. I usually forget to turn them off, but anyways.
APU selector off. Lights on.
There we go. Checklist is done. We probably could try to order another pushback here. Ground services, request pushback. So I am kind of right up to the terminal here. Here he comes. So we got a taxi, like, I don't know. They want you to go all the way out and around here and then way out to the runway and then probably have to stop back there. I'll just get him to push me back a little bit and then I'll just tell him to stop. Probably be better if I took the brakes off for him. Whoa, jeez. There, he's just locking into there now. It's kind of a neat little machine how they do that. There we go. So even if I try to steer, I think he picks up the front wheel onto his truck there. So that would be, should get this to the right. Should go that way, I think.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the right.
There we go.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
The big 747. I love this plane. It's awesome. That should be good there, bud.
Boeing Alpha Sierra 747 requesting the end of pushback.
You think the pilot would have
Boeing Alpha Sierra
contact right with the pushback guy? All right, let's see if we can get her moving here. Just check everything.
Portland ground horizon air 266 flight requesting pushback.
Seems all good. Rudder's working.
65 pushback request accepted.
Okay, well, let's get her going here. We got a long flight ahead of us. Oh, that we got her started up even, the big bird. Awesome. So if you want to turn this plane on a dime, you're actually better go really slow. And it'll turn like right on itself. It's pretty cool. Let me go here a little bit and we'll do a turn here.
Scenario 3 X-ray. X-ray hold position caution.
So there I'm actually going too fast.
On the taxiway.
Come on, baby. Are you stuck? So, for some reason it's acting weird here. There we go. Now we're turning fairly sharp. Like no speed at all, hardly.
Portland ground horizon air 266 flight requesting the end of pushback.
Alright. Well, here we go.
Request to end pushback received.
So I was messing around with a bit of autopilot on this and stuff, and I don't know why I can't seem to figure out the altitude hold. You set it, but then it just seems to hold it at kind of wherever it was sort of at. It doesn't really like adjust. You're supposed to be able to adjust that thing. So I don't know if I've kind of done something wrong or what, but so yeah, once we get up and get the autopilot going, leveled off and stuff, we'll
Portland ground horizon air
we'll
265 with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
speed up the video a little bit there for you.
Horizon air 266 flight taxi to end hold short of runway.
That's actually a runway. I just went over there. Should have probably stopped there and looked, but oops.
1 Alpha. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
This will be a long stretch on this runway. Hopefully got enough room to get this thing up and off. It's a lot of weight taken off there, but we should have lots of fuel now to get there, which is good. Let's put the flaps down a little bit. That'll help give us a bit of lift. If you go too much, it'll create drag, and it'll take you longer to get off. That actually might be too much, but I'll try her there. Should actually make sure they go all the way down, too. There's the air brakes. They flip up and slow you down. Only 10% flap, so it doesn't seem like much. Oh, it was actually going down there a bit more. Okay. Oh, there she's dropping good now. Takes a bit. Well, they want us to hold short of the runway, just so we can get final clearance to depart. I better put these back up. Trying to do everything kosher, right? I think we're going to have to turn and go the other way. I kind of got myself turned around a bit.
Portland Tower, Boeing
Oh,
Alpha
okay.
Sierra. 747 ready at runway 10 right, departure to the south.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, 747 cleared for takeoff runway 10 right south, departure approved.
That's what I want to hear.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10 right.
Just putting the flaps right up so they'll just come down that one notch again. 'Cause they seem to go down. It's not accurate with the flaps indicator there. That's kind of weird. Now, I didn't do a run-up of anything. You should do a run-up and check your systems. I didn't do that. Okay, let's go down 2 notches. Oh yeah, got quite a bit of runway here. Alright, let's just let these flaps come down a little more. Pretty sure there's nobody coming. Oh, there maybe is a guy coming. Okay, we're gonna go. So we'll run them up to about half.
Cleared ILS runway 10 right approach horizon here 226.
And then give her. Oh, this is heavy. Holy cow, it's going to take a while to get rolling up here. Holy cow. Surprising this big wing, though. It doesn't take long to get some lift under it. Oh, there's a guy right on the runway. That's lovely. Well, you're going to get squashed by my 747. How's that? Don't just sit there. Oh, we're rolling already, look. Get those gears up. Okay, I gotta bring up the map so I know where the heck I'm going. Yeah, I gotta turn. There's some mountains over there, see? Get her, keep her at full throttle a little bit, get a bit of speed and some altitude, and then we're off.
Portland Tower, Boeing Alpha Sierra. 747 continue for south, departure.
There's a bit of a glitch there. You just seen like our rival disappear. You got to move the camera around and then it comes back. But
Portland approach, Boeing Alpha Sierra.
all right, we put the flaps up now. That'll get us a bit more speed happening.
Southeast of Portland, 1,800 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, 747 Portland approach. Squawk 0455.
I'm gonna fly stick for a little while here till we get up there.
Flight by Boeing
Ooh, why are we going down? I got no trim on, that's why.
Radar contact 4 miles south of Portland, 2,700 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Empire Air 769er, 0 descent and maintain 3,100 feet.
The trim set up. Once we get the autopilot on, it'll kind of do it for us.
47.
Like I let the pressure off the stick, right? Because I was holding back quite a bit to keep her going up, but now the trim's doing it for me, so.
3,100 feet, Empire Air 7690.
All of a sudden she starts going up, so you gotta adjust her back down again. Alright, we're almost at 4,000 feet. Should be able to see the airport behind us. Yeah. Whoa, now we're climbing. It's climbing, or like all of a sudden we got like super climb. Alright, I don't know whether I want to get above the clouds, or we'll maybe try to level out here somewhere. About 10,000 feet. Okay, so let's
Frequency change approved.
move this, and the autopilot stuff's way over here. Gauge autopilot,
Boeing Alpha
that's 10,000 feet. We want to hold that there.
748.
So that should be leveling off, but we're not at 10,000 feet yet, so I don't understand why it's doing that. See this, that's not right. Something's not right with this thing. Altitude hold. Let's just make this a bit smaller for a minute.
Squawk 7756, Boeing
I want to
747.
turn the auto throttle off.
Boeing 747 radar contact 5 miles northwest of 2 Oscar Romeo.
And I want to heading
Copy, Boeing 747.
hold that heading. See, I don't know why it's going down and it'll level off. It's like, that does not make sense to me. It should hold 11,000 feet. I'm sure that's how it works. Turn on lock mode. I don't want approach mode, but that is weird. Now we're over speed because we're diving. See, that I don't understand. It doesn't seem to want to hold a certain altitude there. It's put a whole pile of trim on, like 59% down. It's trying to get it back tracked on there for me. That's good. I did turn the lock on. That's what lock mode is. It locks onto. It should line right up perfect here momentarily. Should anyways. It better. That's what it's for. See, I seem to be leveled off at maybe 7,000 feet there, but I got it set to 11. So I don't know what the deal is with that. You can turn that off, and then back on does nothing. So that's kind of weird. But there we go. We're cruising. 490, almost 500 knots. Oh, what happened there? Overstressed the aircraft. I wasn't going... oh, maybe I was going too fast. Oh. Okay, let me... I was going a bit too fast, I guess. I didn't really pay attention to that. Okay, so let's start again, and we'll meet you back up in the air. Okay, I think I got us to where we kind of were. Getting to get into some clouds, it looks like here. I'm going to try to go up some higher. Just got to watch my speed. I don't go over that 500 because that seems to be where it explodes. Got a good rate of climb going right now. And, yeah, I don't understand this enable altitude intervention. It's unavailable though. Increase selected altitude. Now what if I just turn on lock mode. Hold altitude. Well, that might still be. That might go to 12,000. Let's put it at 12,000 and see if it levels off there. We're not too much further, so I should auto trim everything, even though I didn't put the autopilot on. That's autopilot over here. Seems to be kind of leveling off here a bit, maybe. It's at 10,000 feet, though. I'd like to see it go to 12,000, although it's still going up a little bit. Now, if it goes a lot past 12,000, I'll be kind of concerned. See, it's not doing the trim automatically, I don't think. Ooh, now she's all of a sudden going up a lot. Ooh, it's going to go way past 12,000. Okay, so let's turn on the autopilot now and see what happens. Now, there's 3 autopilots here. I don't understand. Whoa, where's that going? Oh, that's going to stress the aircraft out. Holy, this thing is weirdly messed up. See, it did, it wants to go down a whole lot. And I don't know why. As soon as you engage that autopilot, down she goes. Well, I'm going to let her go down, I guess, here. Turn the speed way down. Just the throttle way down. Then I'll engage that autopilot again, and we'll just let her do its thing. Oh, we're all icing up and everything. That's awesome. I have no idea where the defrost is in this. Okay, let's click on autopilot locked, hold altitude. It's not working for some reason. And I'll put this auto throttle back on. That's trying to get us back on track too, because I got lock on. That's doing automatic throttle now. I can turn that off, which is good because you didn't used to be able to do that before. Now we're diving a whole bunch again. Those people will be so sick in there. Oh my goodness.
Seattle Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra, 747.
It's going to try to get us back onto the line here, which I think it's doing. It's an interesting cloud layer though here. Yeah, it's doing auto throttle. I'm not doing the throttle at all. It's doing it on its own here. Hasn't put any on yet, which is interesting, but it sure is up and down a whole lot. See the trim automatically going up and down now? Now it wants the trim to go back up. Once it kind of gets leveled off, it's not really too bad. But I think we'll be all right now. We'll jump into a high speed until we get down to, I don't know, 50 yards left or something. Yeah, we're getting ice on the wing here. I gotta figure out the de-icing stuff. Holy cow, there's a lot of junk up there. Engine, anti-ice there. What? Really? So you know what? There's a way, I believe, to get up to it. Of course, it's not going to work for me now. Okay. Got to figure out how to get this anti-ice on. Hydraulic pumps, I'm just going to close that for a minute. It's auto. Landing light. There's a way to get up to see that, and it's a better view than what I'm looking at here. We are icing up pretty good. Oh boy, there's so much switches up here. Crossfeed, that's fuel stuff, I think. That's all the lights, that's all the inoperable. Windshield, inoperable, that's great. Wipers. Auto, auto, auto. Wing anti-ice, okay. That should be working for the wings. You see we're leveled off about 8,800 feet now. Auto throttle, but look how slow we're going. Like, oh, it's terrible slow. So I'm going to turn... Okay, I got to find... Hang on a second, just before we go into hyperdrive here. It's fuel pumps, I don't want to touch them. That's the lights. I think we better just turn them to on. Whoop. Okay, I don't know where the windows are though. There must be another control here somewhere. Maps panel. Heaters. Wow, okay, I'm going to flip this off because I'm afraid I need to go a little bit faster than that. I'll just have to watch my speed. Alright, so we're probably going to be bobbing up and down a lot here, but look like anything de-iced too well.
118.1 Boeing 747. Portland approach fully held.
Yeah, it's all iced up still. Why is that not de-icing?
800 feet.
I don't know. There's too many buttons and switches. Like even way back here, that's, you know, I can't get to these ones, of course, but audio system, service, inoperable, cargo fire. Ooh.
747 contact Seattle Center on 125.8.
Oh, there's a way to de-ice that, I'm sure.
747. Seattle Center, Boeing Alpha Sierra, 747, 8,700 feet.
Boeing Alpha Sierra, 747 Seattle Center, continue as planned.
There's a way to get up higher there too, and I don't know. I can't remember what it is now. Circuit breaker overhead panel. That doesn't seem to be going any brighter. Oh yeah. Storm, inoperable. Glare shield. Dome lights, I guess. That's pump stuff. Battery stuff. See, they're all categorized with this, right? Battery. That's fuel stuff. This is the anti-ice for the engine, but I don't know if there's one for, like, the wings or something, or the windshield. Boy, you'd think you'd have something for the windshield, wouldn't you? Oh, well, hopefully she doesn't ice up and crash. But anyways, we're cruising pretty good here. We'll speed her up, and we'll see you when we get there. Here we go. Oh, hyperdrive was nice, wasn't it? So we're getting close. We're going to turn all this stuff off of here. We'll fly ourselves. We had a heck of a tailwind there. Holy cow, I didn't have hardly any throttle on. And I had like piles left, so that's really cool. Heck of a tailwind, so that's good. Gonna set this trim because we were going so fast. It was trying its best to keep us going down, but let's back the throttle right off. We're not too far out, so we basically gonna have to go out and around and then land on 28 right, which is this runway. If you see the cursor right here, so we're coming in from this way. Whoa, I don't need that much going up. Holy cow, what did I get so much height there all of a sudden there? Holy cow. That might be the San Francisco bridge. There's another airport there. The bridge is San Francisco. This is where we're stopping at here. I thought I was doing San Diego, but I did San Francisco. That's the bridge, I think, down there. A little bit high to see it. Is that the Gold Gate Bridge, I guess? Now, what version was it? Flight Sim like 98 or something. I think maybe it was this little runway. What the heck was the name of that airport that you start in? That could be actually it. That's kind of cool. I can't remember what that runway, or yeah, what that airport was called. I know it was like right on the edge of the water like that. It kind of looked like it, but yeah, I mean, it might not have been. I don't know. Okay, we need to get down a lot here. Like we really need to bleed off some speed. I could put on the air brakes a little bit, but well, we're coming down. We are coming down, I think. I'm gonna adjust that trim a little bit. Put some more flap on, maybe help slow us up a little bit. Let's see if we can get landed here on 28 right. It should be right there. We gotta go around and then come in. That should be 28 right there. Just need to bleed off some of this altitude we got here. There's a lot of people here. Put on reverse thrusters, but I don't know if that's such a good idea. We're bleeding her off here now. Bleeding. Yeah, trying to remember. Oh, that's a while back. That old Flight Sim 98 or something like that, or 97, 98. Trying to remember what it was that I used to, where we used to land. Oh, what was the name of the place? Whew, can't think of it. There's our runway there. It should be left and then right 28. Can't probably see it from there, but that's okay. So we basically got to go, we'll go out and around here somewhere and then come back in and then land on 28 right. There's a lot of players here. There's a guy on that runway there. I don't know what it is with the people just sitting there on the runways. That's just not right. Like, get off the runway. Don't just sit there and stop. Maybe new players, I don't know, they don't know how to unlock brakes or something. Who knows? I was there too, right? So, I've been there too. So San Francisco. We could have gone down to Diego, I guess, but it's a little bit further around. San Diego would be down. Oh, where on earth would I be? I don't know. It's down here somewhere. Guess we don't need the map on now. Let's look out the window. Yeah, we need to come around a little more.
Boeing 747 cleared to land runway 28 right.
That's us.
With 26 entry flight.
Try to get the gear down. Sometimes the gear won't go down until you got the flaps right down.
28 right, Boeing 7.
Because you haven't... There, well, they're coming down now, so that's okay. That'll help slow us down a bit too. a bit of drag. Yeah, we'll go out. We'll go out maybe around that Foster City or something there, and then come back around, line up onto the runway. Give yourself lots of room. You can always give it more throttle, right, if you're starting to drop too fast. Yeah, it's probably enough there, actually. You want a hit or two takes. You gotta remember you got people on here, right? If we had people on here. Oh, 28 left. Give it a bit more throttle as I don't want to sink in the turn here. Okay, we'll start coming around a little more here. That's not too bad. You don't want people to spill their drinks even though they should have their trays in the upright position. Seats and trays in the upright position, right? So the flashy lights on the right is us. That's where we got to come in. So go out a little bit over the water here, and then we'll make our final turn. I'll start turning slowly now, maybe. Yeah, get off the runway. There's other planes coming in, don't you know? Okay, I'm not quite ready for full flaps yet. Not quite yet. But soon. Let her sink a little more. Maybe we'll put one more flap down.
United 736 cleared to land runway 28 left. Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft
Line myself
on
up a little
final.
better here.
236 at 19er. Caution the Boeing B748 landing runway 28 right.
Go full flaps maybe now.
448 exit
So always give it a bit more throttle. Our rate of sink isn't too bad though.
Clear to land runway 28 left, number 2 United 736.
I don't feel like I'm lined up enough here yet. Yeah, I think we had a heck of a tailwind coming over there. Holy cow, it was awesome. Didn't do too bad.
SkyWest Tree 448 exit runway with able.
Okay, we'll get ready on the reverse thrusters. She touches down about here somewhere. We'll flare it a little bit. A little bit of right rudder. Get down there, baby. Wasn't the best of landings, but I think we made it. So I'm not putting any brakes on. I'll wait till the next taxiway. Okay, so we got to get off over here.
747 exit runway with able.
Oh, which way do I got to go, actually? Oop, wrong way. Get off the runway. Let's put the flaps right up. It wasn't the greatest of landings. I'm getting better at it, though. I didn't damage the gear this time, we'll say.
SkyWest Tree 448 exit runway with able.
Still telling that one guy to get off the runway.
47 contact ground on ONE 21.8.
Okay, so it'll tell us to go right into the terminal here.
United 736 go around.
Oh, it just told someone to go around because the guy was still on the runway.
Flight for Boeing 747.
There, he just cleared us of the runway.
Going around United 736.
Because the guy was on the runway.
SkyWest Tree 448 contact ground on ONE 21.8.
Well, at least we got nice clear runway.
6 contact NorCal approach on 135.65.
Let's go in the cockpit here.
Going to ONE 21.8 SkyWest Tree 448.
A little jittery in here, isn't it?
Going to 135.65 United 736.
Where's this guy going? Dude, are you stopping there? Keep her moving, keep her moving. Boy, I think it ran better outside here. So in the menu there you can turn up things. I got the air traffic and the you know, boats and stuff like that, ships and stuff turned right up too. I can't turn that tight there, bud, so I think I'm just gonna sneak through here. I don't know where that guy's going, but there's a guy waving me in there. See him straight ahead of that blue little car there? And it'll get to a point where I won't be able to see him, so that's not so good. Gonna have to be good enough there, bud. Okay, so now I gotta remember how to turn everything off. These things here should... Yeah, that killed them. Alright, so we can go in here now. I haven't turned the radios off yet. Go to ground services, and then you can... Nope, that didn't work. Maybe I didn't pull up high enough. I don't know. Too late now. Shut the engines off. Yeah, actually I'm past where I should be, I think. But the jetway thing, you can have it come out and stuff and have them refuel you and stuff. But there we go. We made her. San Francisco. So that's good. I wish you could get the big map. Well, I guess we can go out here. Go to main menu here again. Made her to San Francisco. That's pretty cool. All I'm doing is going down the west coast, basically. There, I haven't even gone inland yet. So, boy, that was a pretty mountainous flight, though. I had to go a little bit over that one mountain there because I'm like, whoa. Then when we kind of panned off to the left, it was a lot higher up. But that plane, I don't know what's going on with the flight altitude holder. I don't know. No idea what's going on with that. So, we are... What did we left from Portland here, didn't we? Yeah, Portland. Salem, Portland. There it is. So Portland, we went all the way down here to San Francisco. Pretty good little tour. Where are we here? We're here, yeah, San Francisco, KSFO. So I'm not going to fly again here, but now I just want to see how far San Diego, Los Angeles, San Diego's down here. That's a pretty long flight. That's 380. It's a little bit less than what we just did, so that's pretty cool. I might continue down. I don't know how far we'll eventually get to here, but yeah, good flight. So anyways, that's it. That looks like an interesting little hurricane coming up there. And there you go, the other side of the world. That's a different way to see it like that. Normally you see it, you know, kind of this way, and then, wow. Haven't flown anything over here yet. Got to get across the water a bit. There's even little airports way out here. Like, what is this little one? Little wee tiny island there. Little wee tiny island. But anyways, there we go. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that flight. I know speeding up's pretty. Look at all the airports, eh? It's all these little dots are all these airports. Look at them here. Holy. And then, of course, over here it's just solid. Up in Canada here, there's a few here and there, not so much. Then you get more north and there's like nothing. So that's pretty cool. But anyways, thanks again for watching. You guys have a good day and stay safe and stay flying, I guess we'll say.